Alright, so the update from yesterday's debacle that we had, obviously you can see behind me, we are back here at Odessa again this morning. Not nearly as frustrated, or not at all frustrated today like I was yesterday. Yesterday I was pretty burnt. I was expecting to be missing this truck again for another 2-3 weeks. They got a hold of the Peterbilt dealer up here in Indianapolis, and they said that it was probably going to be, I think they said it was like 14 to 18 days before they were even going to get the truck in to see it. So luckily, I give United Road a lot of credit. They got a mobile service truck to come out, found out that it had a bad depth quality sensor. So replaced that, and after talking to the guy, talking about the issues that the truck has been having, he climbed underneath it. We might have finally gotten all the problems fixed, fingers crossed, because he found that there was 3 different sensors going to the DEF system that were either loose, or one of them, I think the plug, he said, was barely even in. It wasn't pushed in all the way. So he's thinking possibly the sensors were just intermittently working. They'd work most of the time, and then you'd hit a bump or something, and it'd pop one out, and or lose connection, and it was tripping issues. I'm hoping that is the issue. But we got our load. These are the cars behind me. We're going to Pensacola, Florida with these. We'll be there tomorrow. It's not that far of a drive. I think it's like 750 miles-ish. But we're going to load this one on. They're all, I think I have 7 Equinoxes, a Buick Envoy, and a Traverse. So very easy load. The Buick Envoy is going to go down in the front belly of the trailer, spot number 7. Traverse is going to go on the back top of the truck on spot number 2. Like I always try to do, going to put all the weight that we can on the drive axles, makes the truck ride a lot better. And also, if you got a heavy trailer and light drive axles, you get in the rain or something like that, the trailer can push your drives out from underneath you. So we are going to try to load that heavy. Everything else is all the same weight. They're all Equinoxes. So yeah, those 2 are going to go where I just said. It's spot number 2, spot number 7. Keep all the weight that we possibly can on the drive axle there. And we're just going to throw the rest on. So I'm going to set this camera up, let you guys watch, and we're going to get on the road. I'll see y'all in a minute. Bye. What's going on, guys? It's a little wet out there today, if you can't tell. It's raining again and again and again and again. So we are going to unload here in Hertz. I was gonna set the phone up so you guys can watch, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen today. So we're gonna put the rain suit on again and go get these offloaded. Yes, I am back in my truck. Long story short, they called the Peterbilt dealer in Indianapolis, and they couldn't get my truck in for, it was like 14, 18 days, something like that. It was going to be a little while, so they ended up, man, it is coming down. Look at this. Goodness. It's going to be a real wet one. But, so yeah, they turned around and got a company called Indy Mobile Service. Look them up if you're ever in Indianapolis. They were fantastic. The guy came out at like 10:30 at night. Looked at the truck. We figured out that it was a what was it? A def quality sensor went. So we ended up, or he ended up calling Peterbilt. They didn't have any. Got a hold of Kenworth, who had 13 of them, and luckily that he went out and grabbed that and got back. We got the truck fixed at like 12:30 at night. We got talking to him about all the issues it's been having, and he said that they've had issues like that with some of their tow trucks before. So what he decided to do, he jumped underneath the truck and started chasing some of the what's it called? Some of the wiring harnesses, and ended up finding 3 loose sensors. So he jumped underneath that. I think 2 of them, he said he had to like tighten up. They were just in by a couple threads into the actual spot that they go. And one of them, the plug for the sensor was just barely in. And he said what he thinks been happening to my truck, fingers crossed this was the issue. My nose is itching like crazy. I got one of those hairs that goes sideways. Anyways, but one of the what he thinks the issue was is that the sensors are working normally most of the time. You hit a bump, or the truck shakes the right way, or bends in just the right way, and it they stop getting a ground, stop sending a signal, and it trips a derate in the truck. Wish the dealerships could have found it, but most dealerships just plug in to the truck and fix whatever the computer tells them is wrong. Not many of them actually know how to fix these trucks, in my opinion. These guys don't diagnose, where this guy, obviously, he doesn't get to plug in the same way that all the techs do. So he had to learn how to diagnose like a true mechanic would, and this is that's what he figured out. Instead of just constantly replacing whatever sensor or update or little thing that the computer is telling is wrong. So luckily he got it fixed. We are now up to 2,101 miles on the truck. So we went another 800 miles ish. Oh yeah, switch to on duty. We went like another 800 miles ish with no issues. Like I said, fingers crossed I can actually stay in this truck for a little while, because I'm much more cheerful today. Much more cheerful when things are going right. But yeah, the other day I was pretty trying to CBF. I was pretty not really mad, just defeated, just frustrated with the scenario of every time you think stuff's right, and you get a day out of it. You get a half a day. You get a couple hours or whatever. So yeah, fingers crossed that this is gonna stay running. But next week we still have our Dallas load, and we have our West Virginia, which I'm going to go load that up today. I'm hoping it stops raining when I get over there. It was supposed to stop raining around 11 o'clock today. It is now 1 o'clock, and as you can tell, it's still storming out, which actually it's not as bad as it was a second ago. That a second or two ago, that was it was coming down pretty hard. It's still, I would consider a pretty hard rain, but not downpour. But either way, we're gonna go throw our rain suit on. Which I'm gonna tell you guys, if you guys ever need a rain suit, these let's see, I'm not sponsored by them, but these Bass Pro rain suits, they're really, really freaking expensive. But I've had this one now probably 5 years. I got fed up years ago. Probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I got fed up with every time you put those plastic rain suits on, you touch one thing on the trailer and it rips the leg wide open, or it blows the armpits out on it because you reached up to grab a strap or something like that rain suit that guy's wearing right there. Um, those are those plastic rain suits that just never seem to work. So if you get these, like I said, when I think about 4 or 5 years ago when I bought this was probably, I think that both the pants and the jacket were over 100. I think the jacket's like $180 and the pants are like 120, 130. I mean, it's not cheap. But I will say, after I got it, I haven't had to buy another rain suit since. But yeah, this is the best rain suit I've ever had. I mean, once I got this, I haven't needed. Oh, my truck shut off. That auto shut off. We're gonna start that back up in a second. But yeah, after I got this rain suit, honestly, it's the best one that I've ever had. I haven't needed another one since. So if you guys ever need to go to Bass Pro, get one of their rain suits. Like I said, they're fantastic. But I am going to, now that it looks like it's actually starting to lighten up even more, I'm going to go unload this, guys. I'll see you guys up in West Point. Hopefully we can get that load on today and start making our way home so we can be home tomorrow. My daughter's got horseback riding lessons at what time? At like 11:30 tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna start getting the coach up and ready. It's that time of the year to start using it. So hopefully we're gonna be able to take that out to the beach a couple times this year. Definitely be taking that down to Florida this winter. But we just bought it, so we're trying to work all the little bugs out. It's a used coach. It's an MCI bus. Suncoast, I think it was Suncoast Custom, Suncoast Campers or whatever. They did the remodel back in the early 90s, I think. So it does look like the 90s threw up on it, but it's good for me and my family. It's got a good 2-cycle Detroit motor in it, Detroit diesel motor. I'm excited. We're gonna use that. So, but guys, I got to get this off so I can get working my way home and see my family. So this week did end up working out. We got this load down here and gonna make some money. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Pray I don't get struck by lightning. So love you guys. If as always, if you want to come over here to United Road, all my information is down below. It is pouring again. Look at that. Just started downpouring. So, as always, all my information's down below. If you guys want to come over here to United Road, come join the family. They will train you if you have never hauled cars before. If you're a new driver, I think their minimum is 6 months OTR. So if you have that, get a hold of me. You can also submit the application. That's all down below. Also, the Get Upside app is how you get money back on all your fuel receipts. Just scan the receipt, or now you can put the little number in for your last 4 of your credit card, and every time you swipe it, it gives you the points at that fuel station. So use that. My link's down below. I get a kickback from all this stuff. And Robinhood, same thing if you want to invest, that's down below. And the big one is the Capital One app, or the Capital One card. That's the Quicksilver card, is the one I currently use. It's how I go on vacations. So if that's something you guys are interested in, go ahead and click on those links and let me know if you guys do it. And other than that, guys, I love you. Stay dry, and see you next week. We're going to try to make some more videos here. Oh, also, if you made it this far, I my camera mounts have shown up, so we can hopefully get some better video here. Set a camera up on the dashboard. I'm just let it record all day long. Anything cool happens, I'll edit it in, stick it in the video. Until guys, later. I'm out of here. So love you. Peace.